Hey, good morning, Tim. It's Andre. How you doing? Just wanted to thank you for spending some time with me this morning, and I wanted to see if we could share just a little bit about what's been going on in the market over the last, well, since the last time we did this, which was about a month and a half ago, 45 days. And obviously, things are continuing to change. So I don't know if you want to maybe start with a quick introduction to yourself for my clients, and maybe I'll do a quick one for your clients.
Sure. My name is Tim Hauk. I'm a second generation top producing realtor with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, also on the relocation team, and I have the pleasure of working with Andre, and he's helped many of my home buyers refinance and purchase homes, dozens of clients. So thanks for having me today, Andre.
My name is Andre Hemmersbach. I've been doing home loans for the last 35 plus years. I was going to maybe start off kind of like in a broad sense, what you've been seeing out there as you're talking to your clients about listings, about purchasing homes, and then maybe we can get into a couple of charts that you and I think are important.
Sure. Yeah, it's definitely, since we talked about a month and a half ago, things have changed, and it's now more important than ever to be very specific with your price on the listing side. And on the buying side, there's definitely more buying power, buying leverage, however you want to speak of it, but to be mindful of, are there other offers? If you're the only offer, I think there are definitely opportunities out there, and I can share a little bit more.
Well, I've seen two or three of your social media postings. It looks like you've closed like 3 or 4 purchase deals, and I think one of them you got a pretty good deal. You want to tell us about kind of how that worked out for you?
Sure. So yes, 2 closings with buyers last month were opportunistic. One, we were the only offer and secured the home $30,000 under the asking price, and we actually also secured an upfront $19,000 credit. The sellers were highly motivated, could see that. They wanted to get the home sold. So that credit allowed the buyer to buy down their rate and then also to cover all their closing costs.
Do you think that would have happened ever in a million years 8 months ago?
No, and and it was contingent too. I didn't mention that. So this person had an out of the country home to sell as well. So there was a lot of moving pieces, but really happy that we got them in. And another client we purchased $50,000 under the asking price, being the only offer as well. So being the only offer changes things drastically. So to keep an eye out for those homes sitting on the market.
You actually mentioned something, a buy down situation where you can have the seller pay for your closing costs to buy down the rate. And the strange thing is everybody always negotiates for sales price. Sometimes it's actually more financially advantageous to have the seller buy down the rate. Let me share a screen here. All right, so let's do, you wanted to do days on the market?
Yes, I think a really crucial stat, especially on the purchase side, that, if a home has been on the market a few weeks, a month or two, there's something will change, right? There's likely a price reduction that will take place. Wise to get out in front of that, be able to negotiate, but we're seeing that tick up, which, not all homes are selling in the first week as they were, several months ago.
I think it might be helpful here to just kind of really quickly go over this chart. This is Los Angeles, Orange County, Riverside, and San Bernardino. On the left-hand side, you can see days on the market. And that's days from the original list date through the contract date. We've gone from under 10 days on the market. That means that you barely had one broker's open and one open house, and then the house is sold. And then the low on that for Orange County, believe it or not, 6 days. 6 days on the market. And now we are for LA and Orange County. Looks like we're at about almost 3 weeks.
All of 2021, you can simply, your pricing strategy could be price it low, it'll sell high, right? But now more important than ever is pricing it accurately to know that it's not going to likely inflate as much. So pricing it according to the comps and knowing what's the most recent comparable property that has sold. Definitely want to keep an eye on what's happening last week and not 3 months ago, because the market has changed.
On median, people have got their house now listed for 3 weeks, and it's going to start getting uncomfortable for some of these sellers when they figure out that they've probably overpriced their house and they're going to drop it maybe a little bit more be a little bit more aggressive or willing to negotiate, right?
Right.
So let me do this here. I personally love this stat. This also speaks to where the market's going. Kind of compares what they originally asked for the property and now what they are receiving for the property. High was in April and May of 2022. You can see on the left-hand side, the actual sales price was 105% of the original listing price. And then there's been a sharp drop for LA at 98% of original listing price. Orange County is at 97.7%. I love this stat as a way of how aggressive buyers and sellers are negotiating. So I think this is a great stat, and we're down across the board in all these counties.
Right. And yeah, you see some sellers shooting for the stars on listing price, and it comes back to hurt them. So definitely wise to be on the safe side, even if it's a little below market value from a few months ago.
Yeah. Awesome. Hey, I just wanted to do this last thing, and then we're going to go because I don't want to make this too long. But I just want to remind everybody that both Tim and I have the ability to do this for any zip code, any city in Southern California, and even some in Northern California. It's just through the multiple listing service. So if you're either interested in selling a property or buying a property in those areas, please get a hold of Tim because he can get this information to you. If you're interested in getting pre-qualified for a purchase anywhere in California, I'd love to have a quick conversation to you and find out, what your goals are. In closing, did you want to add anything?
No, I think you said it all, and now more than ever, just being mindful of what's taking place and not being quick to decide on things, but definitely run things by us. Look at the numbers. What can you qualify for, and be wise in your decision making. So we're here to help, and thanks, Andre, for your time, and look forward to continue working with you.
All right, brother. Have a great afternoon. We'll see you out there. All right. Enjoy your day.
Andre. Take care. Bye.